Good day everyone. So we are the group 3. Our topic is all about the market integration and global interstate system. Disclaimer, this is for educational use only. Our group is allowing our instructor, Mr. Roldan Argines, to use this as an educational material. Market integration. A phenomenon is in which markets for goods and services that are in some way related to one another experience similar patterns of price increase or decrease. The term can also refer to a situation in which the prices of related goods and services sold in a defined geographical location also begin to move in some sort of similar pattern to one another. So the best example for this is um, the products of overseas is trade to our country. Market integration is have two types of integration: the high integration, low integration. So first, high integration happens when prices are similar in a market. It has low barriers to trade. Then second, low integration. It has high barriers to trade. In this situation, prices fluctuate between the markets. Types of integration. So types of integration have three types of market integration. First, horizontal integration. Second, vertical integration. Last, conglomeration. So first, horizontal integration. This occurs when a firm or agency gains control of other firms or agencies performing similar marketing functions at the same level in a marketing sequence. Horizontal integration acquire a similar company in the same industry, increasing product or service differentiations, expanding company's market, increasing market power, lowering competition. So, as you can see, um, in the PPT, they have a Fidelity and Smart. So, this this two is have a similar company. It is it is um, the owner of this is only one. Vertical integration. This occurs when a firm performs more than one activity in the sequence of the marketing process. Vertical integration have four advantages. So, first is strengthening company's supply chain, lowering production costs, capturing upstream or downstream profits, gaining access to new distribution channels. Lastly, the conglomeration. This occurs when a corporate group which is made up of two or more business entities engage in completely different or similar businesses, usually with a parent company and numerous subsidiaries. So, for example, this is the SM of Henry C. Then, as you can see in the picture, you can see the Meta. Meta is the company of ano Meta. This is the company that have numerous subsidiaries, the Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, and etc.
Integration. Preferential agreement. It is formed when countries within a geographical region agree to lower or eliminate tariff barriers on certain goods imported in the area and the members of an area. Regional trade agreement is a treaty between two or more governments that define the rules of trade for all signatories. USMCA, GCC, Mercosur, RCEP, European Union, SAARC, EU, AFCTA. This is the World Regional Free Trade Agreements. Free Trade Area. It is formed when two or more countries in a region agree to reduce or eliminate trade barriers on all goods imported from other members. So this is the free trade areas. Economic and monetary unions, economic unions, custom monetary unions, common markets, custom unions, multilateral free trade areas, customs union, entail the elimination of tariff barriers between members and the acceptance of a single unified external tariff against non-members. Common markets. A common market defining feature is an expansion of free trade beyond tangible goods to include all economic resources. This means that all barriers to the free movement of goods and services, capital and labor is removed. Economic union refers to a trading bloc that has a common market among its members as well as a common trade policy with non-members despite members' freedom to pursue their own macroeconomic policies. So this is the European Union country. Sweden, Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, Germany, the Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Austria, Slovenia, Croatia, Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, Greece, Italy, France, United Kingdom, Ireland, Spain, and Portugal. Three main sectors of the economic system. Primary, extraction of raw materials from the natural environment. Secondary, gains the raw materials and transforms them into manufactured goods. Tertiary, concerned with offering intangible goods and services to consumers. Examples of primary: raw materials, farming and fishing. Secondary, manufacturing, utilities, electric and gas, and constructions. Tertiary, retail, financial services, communication, hospitality and leisure, real estate, and information and technology.
The global interstate system, it is the whole system of human interactions. The modern world system is structured politically as an interstate system, a system of competing and allying states. Political scientists commonly call this the international system, and this is the focal point of the field of international relations. So this explains the effort of the countries and government globally to cooperate and collaborate. An example for this is the IMF and the World Bank. World systems are defined by the existence of a division of labor. The modern world system has a multi-state political structure, the interstate system, and therefore its division of labor is International Division of Labor. The division of labor consists of three zones according to prevalence of profitable industries or activities, namely the core, semi-periphery, and the periphery. Division of labor. So core. So it is the high income nation. Next one is the semi-periphery. So they are the middle income countries such as India and Brazil. These are considered semi-periphery due to their closer ties to the global economic core. Semi-peripheral countries share characteristics of both core and peripheral countries. So in short, they are in the middle or the average. So here below are the list of the periphery countries. So Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bolivia, Cambodia, Colombia, Cuba, Egypt, Gabon, and obviously the Philippines. So periphery called as the low-income countries whose natural resources or labor support the wealthier countries. So first as colonies and now by working for the multinational corporations under neo-colonialism, peripheral countries are dependent on the core countries for capital and have underdeveloped industry. So right here below us you can see are the list of the semi-peripheral countries. So we have the Algeria, Argentina, Brazil, China, Egypt, Finland, Greece, India, Indonesia, Israel, Iran, Italy, Malaysia, Mexico, Norway, and so on. Resources are redistributed from the undeveloped periphery to developed countries. The core cyclical rhythms represent the short-term fluctuation of economy, while secular trends mean deeper long-term tendencies, such as general economic growth or decline. The term contradiction means a general controversy in the system, usually concerning some short-term versus long-term trade-offs. The last temporal feature is the crisis. It occurs if a constellation of circumstances brings out the end of the system. The world system theory stresses that world system should be the basic unit of social analysis. Thus, we should focus not only on individual states but on the relations between their grouping, core, semi-periphery, and periphery.
What governs international relations? Intergovernmental organizations, their aim is to foster strong economic, political, cultural, educational, and technical intergovernmental relationships. Institutions such as the United Nations, the World Trade Organization, and the International Court of Justice are taken to, over time, have developed power and influence to shape the foreign policies of individual states. Effects of global governance. Globalization restrains governments by inducing increased budgetary pressure. As a consequence, governments may attempt to curtail the welfare state, which is often seen as a drag on international competitiveness by reducing especially their expenditure or on transfers and subsidies. Global governance can provide a rule of law at the international level, which can protect the weak from the strong and provide a stable basis for the development of international institutions. Internalism versus globalization. Internationalization refers to increasing importance of international trade, international relations, treaties, alliances, and many more. International means between or among nations. The basic unit remain the nation even as relations among nations become increasingly necessary and important. Put simply, globalization is a process used by a company to bring its business to new locales, whereas internationalization refers to the act of designing a product or service in a way that makes that expansion into international markets a simpler process. Globalization refers to a global economic integration of many formerly national economies into one global economy, mainly by free trade and free capital mobility, but also by easy or uncontrolled migration. It is the effective erasure of national boundaries for economic purposes. International trade becomes inter-regional trade. Absolute advantage, used to refer to a party's superior production capability. Specifically, it refers to the ability to produce a certain good or service at lower than another party. Comparative advantage, an economy ability to produce particular good or service at a lower opportunity cost than its trading partners. The national community embraces both national labor and national capital. and these classes cooperated to produce national goods largely with natural resources. These national goods then competed in international markets against the goods of other nations, produced by their own national capital or labor, teams using their own resources. This is internalization as defined a while ago. Why call the world an interstate system? It is a facet or contemporary political organization that seek to form collaboration among nation-states through the establishment of intergovernmental organization. So, the theory of the interstate system holds that all states are defined through their relationship to other states or through participation in the world economy, and that division between states help to divide the world into a core, periphery, and semi-periphery.